All right, so in my last video, I was talking about my new CVT mount hood. When I was in Tennessee to pick up the mount hood, also picked up an awning because I have been wanting an awning forever. And CVT has this kind of like weird, they're like closing all their, they're closing a bunch of locations and slashing the prices. So I got this for super cheap and I've been wanting an awning forever, and seeing that it's snowing out, I thought it'd be appropriate to do this review under the awning. So I believe this awning is the Pioneer awning that CVT sells. CVT has been selling like 2 awnings for a long time, and then would take it off the site, would put it back on the site. It was kind of confusing. They were, again, never made it clear what the difference was. So I think this is the only one they sell now. But I'm gonna do a little review on this because like the Mount Baker, I did a big review on the Mount Baker. I have never seen a video really about this awning. And it's a good awning, like it's a really good awning. And I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit about what it is. So for the setup, you're probably watching the video right now, me setting it up. It is tricky for one person. I know I have only set it up a few times and I know there's a better way to do it. I'm still working on the best way to set up this thing, so I do not have a good system yet, but I know there's a better way to do it. So it's not crazy complicated, but it's not super easy. There are videos of people setting it up, so you can watch those. Not super tricky, but it takes a few tries. Something that's really cool about this awning is that it comes with a little LED bar on the inside, and it comes with a few like attachments. I think I have those in the car, but it comes with a few attachments to be able to power the light bar. I know you can either put it like in a cigarette lighter. You think it has an outlet. I have not been able to turn it on yet. That's going to be my next goal when I have time. I've been so busy. I want to see how bright this thing is, so I will be doing that eventually. This is just kind of like a first look sort of look on this tent. But I don't know if it's any good, but I really like that they at least added that in. That's really cool. Other thing is the build quality. Something about awnings with me is that I never wanted to just buy one online because I wanted to see the quality of the shade, because there's certain awnings that online, they just look cheap. They look like they're more just shade, but they didn't look like heavy. Like I was gonna buy the Slim Shady from Yakima, but it just, from the photos, it didn't look like that it was giving a whole lot of protection. I didn't want to trust it until I saw the quality. And I always kind of assumed that the quality of the CVT awning was gonna be similar to the quality of the material they use for the tent, and that was true. If you have a CVT tent, the material they use for the awning is the same as the material they use for the tent. It's very good. It's very good quality, and their awnings have been getting cheaper. So if it's still, their sale is still going on, I would go buy one of these tents because it's really high quality. They also sell a wall that you can put around this thing. That is a monster for another day, because I got the package and it was so heavy and huge. So that's going to have to be a full separate video, but I'm hoping that when I figure that out, it's going to be really warm and comfortable. I really like this tent because we had a little fire going the other day, kind of right here on the edge. And when the fire came up, it kind of warmed the top of this and it made it really warm in here. So that was pretty cool. So I think when we get the wall up and we have a fire, it's going to be super warm in this room. I'm really happy with that. This right here, I have the 99-inch version. They sell 2 other ones. This is the longest version. I personally could not see myself getting any of the shorter versions. I mean, this is kind of like I'd be okay if it was even longer. So this is the longest version. This is perfect. I could not go any shorter. Any shorter, just you wouldn't have any coverage. So this is the perfect length. I don't love the build quality of the legs though. I don't like the quality of the legs that extend down against the ground. They're you twist them, you extend and you tighten. And I went all the way to Tennessee, bought it, and they set it up, and I didn't even ask them to set it up just to make sure. And of course, so I got back and one of the legs didn't work. So they sent me a new one. But I don't like the legs because you can just basically twist them, you pull down, and if you pull down too far, it just slides right out, which is kind of annoying. I wish it had like a stopping mechanism or just a different system to lock in place. So I just don't love the build quality of these legs. So that is definitely a con. Something else I really like is the quality of the material that it comes in when it's all rolled up. It's really solid. Like you can tell it's really, really good quality. You know, nothing's gonna get in there. It's not gonna get moldy. This is really high quality. You can see all the straps right here. There's 3 straps when you take it out that holds it into place. I really like that. Here's the light bar. Here's, you know, the connection to be able to put their adapters they give you into it to get power. But yeah, overall, like it's very, very simple, but it gets the job done. Again, I still have not found the best way to set this thing up by myself, but that just comes with practice. That also comes with some ropes if you want to tie down. If you got a windy night, you can tie down this awning to the ground. I think comes with stakes, comes with some rope. That's also really nice. I mean, but for the price that I got this thing, it was an absolute steal. So worth every penny. Love having an awning, and I'm excited. I mean, right now I'm finally getting to use it. It snowed. It didn't snow last night. Wish it snowed last night, or I would have put this up last night, but it snowed this morning. So I decided to set it up, and I just love camping in the snow. So we'll see if maybe I get some new gear soon, do some review, but happy camping.